Who did you write this chapter for? Who did you write this chapter for? Seven nights before the ink turns gold, the lamp is still mine. Master cants the lower border. May I put my mark in the corner? Small, under the reeds, where no one looks. Whose scroll is this, Weni? Ah, the nobleman's. No, it is his name's. He is only the man who will be carrying it.
One scroll, one name. Ink cannot carry two souls.
Put your mark on it and you put your weight on it. Then two of you arrive at the gate, and the scale does not care which of you it was.
No, listen, you've all got it wrong. It isn't a tomb down there. It's a desk. One desk, one chair, and a scribe sitting at it who never stands up. Every scroll you have ever copied, boy.
Then he is 3,000 years behind on his commissions, and I would not hire him.
Ah, Va'eb, but the chair is never empty, Ani. That's the whole of it. It cannot be empty, is finally allowed to stay.
To Ani, then. Best hand in Thebes, best hand in Egypt. May the chair never read your work.
May the chair never read your work.
And he holds the book. Not a scroll book, a book. Metal pages, chained at the spine.
What's written on it? And what it costs you is your name. Not your life, duh. Your name. Of every tongue, of
You have been frightening apprentices with that since I was one.
There, 1,100 scrolls in this city carry that border. That is a name. Stone forgets. Ink does not.
Stories that survive 3,000 years. Boy, survive for a reason. Drink. It's a bad night to talk about desks.
You're up. You were meant to be asleep 2 hours ago.
I was waiting for the noise to stop so I could hear the river. Was it a good supper?
Ipui told the chair story again. It isn't a tomb down there, boy day. It's a desk. 40 years he's been frightening apprentices with a piece of furniture. And he still makes the warding sign at the end. Every time. He doesn't know he does it.
Ah. That's the third night this week.
Dust from the reeds, nothing more. You bring half the marsh home in your kilt. I've told you to shake it out in the yard.
There, that's a lung, Ani. It's still where I left it. What's the noble paying for that scroll?
2 Deben and the reeds for the next one. He wanted the long border. Nobody in this city does the long border but me, so he waited 4 months for the privilege of being told what it costs.
The commission pays well. The house sleeps at 3 doors. I only ever use 2.
No. That's the red. I'm not in the red tonight.
Stop. Stop there. Put it down there. Yeah. Put it down. The gate that opens inward eats the light of the lamp. And the embers there do not fall. And the embers there do not fall.
I never learned these words. No one wrote these words. There is no chapter of the gate. There has never been a chapter of the gate.
And that is my hand. That is my downstroke on the reed.
My hand knows the next word. I do not. 11 lines.
The red's down a third. The black hasn't been touched since I dipped it. So it wanted red. It came here for the red.
The house is shut. Come back at first light. Out! Now hey, the house is shut, and you did not come through that door. Say your name or get into the street.
11 lines in red on your right-hand margin. You will want to know who sent them before you throw me out. That is the only reason you have not.
Sit down then.
No.
I stand for this.
7 chapters, 7 nights, and you will never look upon my face. 1 chapter each night.
7 nights is not a commission, it is a fever. How old is he? What rank? What rank? Has he been measured for the coffin yet, Tut?
His age does not matter. His rank does not matter. He has been measured very carefully by someone who does not make mistakes.
One scroll, one name. Ink cannot carry 2 souls Ponrum, and it cannot carry none either. No name, no scroll. And before you go, what was done to my hand at this table tonight?
Nothing was done to your hand. Something was offered to it, and it accepted before you did. Look at the line quality, scribe. Is it your best work, or is it better?
Weigh it. That is the half. The rest on the 7th night.
And if I keep that and write nothing?
Then tomorrow night your hand will write the 2nd chapter without you, as it wrote the 1st, and you will not be paid for it. I would rather you were paid.
I'll need red, more than I have. 2 nights' worth at least, and the pale reed, not the marsh cut. Come at the same hour.
Dry, over the coals, not in oil. Breathe it until it stops smoking, then sleep sitting up, not flat, sitting. 3 nights of this, and you will stand in your own courtyard. Ani, this is a month's work in 1 night. Where did it come from?
A commission. 7 nights' work, paid half in advance. It's the best paid thing I've ever taken.
Thank you.
Chapter 1. The Gate of Fire. Still wet. Nobody has been in this room. Tamroom. Chapter 1 of 7.
Chapter 1 of 7. There is a tiny, tacky click of fingers leaving wet pigment, set against a quiet dawn ambience.
One. 4 hours of red. My wrist knows the shape before I do.
4 hours of red. My wrist knows the shape before I do. A scroll needs a name before the 7th sheet, not after. The border has to be built around it. For whom do I write?
You write for the terms we agreed. 7 chapters. 7 nights.
I have buried men whose names I never learned. I have never written one. Give me something. A trade, a district, whether he can read.
He can read. Better than you, scribe. He simply cannot write anymore.
7 chapters in 7 nights is not work, it is a wound. I have turned away 2 commissions and I will turn away more. 6 more chapters. Twice what you left on this table.
4 times. Agreed. Shall I have it brought tonight, or would you rather sleep first? The tightness in your wife's chest. Has it moved lower since the cold nights started? And she has begun before dawn now. Not at dusk. How? Burn Cephet resin. Not the cheap gum your neighbors use, May. The pale kind.
Never in oil. Oil carries it into the throat and stops there. 3 nights, and she will stand in her own courtyard. You have the gold for it now. You know my wife's chest. You know my house.
So you will know that I stop writing tonight unless you give me a name. Not his rank, his name.
I cannot give you a name, scribe. You would put it in the border, and the border is not ready.
I told you what he is. He is a man already measured.
Whoever you are, Ka, you will get through that gate. I have written you a very good road.
The table is warm. Then the table is stone, and the stone is warmer. The table is warm. Then the table is stone, and the stone is warmer. The ground is split, and the light comes up out of the splits. The gate that opens inward eats the light of the lamp.
It has no hinge, no bar, and no keeper.
Past the gate there is nothing yet. I have not written it yet. Past the gate there is nothing yet. I have not written it yet.
Are you writing me? What?
Master Pera, the red's ready, I ground it twice. It'll hold 4 days before it airs.
The lamp went over in the night.
I fell asleep at the table, my elbow caught the base, and the oil came across the back of it before I was properly awake.
It's nothing. It looks worse than it is. Grind the black next. And trim me 4 pens, not 2.
You're loud this morning. Help me up. Not that one, Gan. The other one. Lamps do not burn a man who has copied scrolls for 30 years. Open the shutter for me. I want to see if the palms dropped its fruit. Lower in the chest than it was on the first night. That is the resin, not the sleep. Dry over the coals. Whoever told you which resin to buy knows more than I do. Buy from him again.
It's warmer out here than in the bed.
Who is it for, this one? The scroll you're killing yourself over.
A grain officer's household, South District. They want it finished inside the month, and they're paying for the hurry. Eat something with me before I go back.
No prince pays this much for one scroll.
Chapter the 2nd. Beyond the gate, the road runs down onto the salt.
The lake there took its water back a long age ago. And what it kept dry.
Nothing rots on the salt. Nothing is carried off. Everything that was ever set down at that shore is still lying at that shore. A fisher's netting weight. A woman's comb. The child's small reed boat.
Say the last one again. The child's small reed boat.
I carved that with my own knife, out of my own reeds, and it has not been out of that house in 10 years.
Who told you about the boat? The salt keeps what the river takes. That is not an answer. No, it is the chapter. Write it.
Oh, bless the gods. It's really you.
You.
Look at you, strong and well.
Ipui. I came to thank the guild properly. 12 sheets and 2 jars of oil, and you carried them to the gate yourself in the heat.
Ah, there. Sit. No, stand if you like, but sit. It was nothing. It was the guild's. It wasn't mine dead. And look at you. Look at you.
Menket's wife had the same thing 3 winters ago, and she never got up off that bed, and here you are walking in my door on a hot morning like a woman with somewhere to be.
And you?
You look tired.
I'm 61 and I sort papyrus by grade with my eyes 6 inches from it.
Tired is the job.
Has it been a busy month then?
Busy. The granary contracts went to the temple hands again. 20 rolls and not one of them can cut a decent board. No noble has commissioned a scroll this month, lady. Not one. Not from this house.
Not one from this house.
Not since the Flood Festival. The last was Old Jeddies, and Ani finished that one, what, 11, 12 days ago? The long border. There's nothing on the board at all.
You've been very kind. I'll let you get back to your grades before the light moves.
Of course, Kadai. Why? Has Ani taken private work?
He's had his head in a border for a fortnight, and I can't get a straight answer out of him about anything, that's all. You know how he is at the end of a piece?
Then who is paying?
Before we start, where do you sleep? Who carried the gold to my door? Which quarter are you from, and what house buried your father?
I do not sleep. Which of those four do you actually want, scribe? Does your wife know what you are writing? Does she ask you at the table, or does she wait until the lamp is out?
You don't get to ask about her.
You get to stand in my light and say who you are.
And the heart is spoken for. And then the mouth is opened.
And then the name is given at the gate.
The mouth is opened first. Always first, Neans. A heart cannot be spoken for.
There are 4 archives in this city old enough to hold that convention. The House of Life, the Temple of Ptah, the Ramessium, the old house at Deir.
You learned that clause in one of them, and there is not a man alive in any of the 4 I have not drunk with. So say the name of your house, and I will know you inside an hour.
Tell me, Scribe Gain, the night the river took your son, what were you writing?
Get out of my house!
It was the end of the flood. The reeds were as high as they get. You couldn't see the far bank from the steps. It was hot at night that year.
He had a line wound on a stick and he stood right there on the sill because he wasn't allowed past it when I was working. That was the rule, my rule. He never once broke it.
He wanted me to come out to the shallows with him. There was a scroll on this table for a man who is dead now himself, and it was due. I told him, tomorrow.
Help! Help!
And he said, yes, father. And he took his stick and he went.
They dragged the shallows for 3 days. 12 men, and my own guild came out for the last 2. The river gave the stick back. It gave nothing else back.
We buried him without a scroll. You cannot lay a name in a border with nothing underneath it. 10 years. And nobody in my house says the boy's name out loud. Not her. Not me.
A soul with no scroll does not stop existing, scribe. It stops being addressed. Chapter 3. 4 nights remain.
I need more red. There isn't enough here for tomorrow.
I know what hour it is. I've been out in it.
Your hands are freezing. Where have you been?
I walked to the shrine. I prayed for the man who pays in gold. It's a long walk, and there's dew on the...
No bank behind us. No bank ahead. Only the pole, and the pole is silent. No bank behind us. No bank ahead. Only the pole, and the pole is silent.
It does not cut. It closes pen, like a hand finishing a knot.
It does not cut. It closes downwind, like a hand finishing a knot.
Your wife walks far for a sick woman. The night air is unkind to lungs.
Fourth morning.
The sun gets in behind my eyes and stays there.
The joist over the back room has dropped again. You can see daylight through the matting from underneath Faye. I stood on the chest and put my hand in it. If the wind comes early, we'll be sleeping under half the roof.
I'll cut new matting. 2 days. I was at the table till the 4th hour. The border on the second sheet came out wrong at the top, and I had to lift it and lay it again. That's all it was, just the border.
Eat something then, if you were up all night doing borders.
You haven't asked me about the commission once this week. 4 days. That has to be a record in this house?
I'm not asking. When you want to tell me, you'll tell me. Eat the other half of that.
Good night, my love.
Just a moment.
Wake me when the heat comes off the yard. 4 more nights, and it's finished.
Chapter the 4th. The Door of Mirrors. Past the salt the road narrows, and the walls of the narrow place are polished. A man walking there is walked beside.
Duat. What walks beside him wears his own gown. Your pen is on the stone, scribe. No face, no chapter. Tonight, you choose.
You have 3 nights after this one. 3. And there is not another hand in Egypt that can lay a border you'd accept, or you'd have bought it instead of mine. So we sit here. I have all night, and you do not.
There is a door in your house with dust on the bar. 10 years of it. Do you know how thick dust gets in 10 years, scribe?
No face, no chapter. Tonight you choose. No face, no chapter. Tonight you choose.
Your wife sleeps well now. 4 nights of good sleep after 3 months of bad ones, Kareem. That is a fragile thing to build a stubbornness on.
Say one more word about my wife, and I will burn every sheet on this table, and you can find another hand in 3 nights.
Twice again what is in that pouch, brought here before the 6th hour, and I will not ask you to write on the 7th night at all.
No.
The name, then. The man's name, the one you have asked me for since the first night foe. I will give it to you now, and you may put it in the border tonight.
No. The price of a face is always higher than the price of a name.
Some men do not survive being answered, scribe. Put your hand down. I am asking you.
That's my face.
There is no man in the South District. There is no household, no rank, no coffin being cut.
The man who dies in 7 days is the man sitting on that floor.
You have been spending it on a woman's lungs for 4 days, and it has been buying you exactly what deposits buy time, and an obligation.
Each night you write a stage. Each night you walk the stage you wrote. That is not scripture, it is...
You are not writing a book, scribe. You are fitting your own road. The scroll is mine. The road is yours.
4 nights of my own hand.
I am looking for someone else in it.
I don't know. There is a word on this page I did not write in the color I wrote it. And I don't know. She followed you. 3 nights ago. She came in with her feet wet and told me she'd been to the shrine, and I held her hands and told her they were...
You're cold. Come up off the floor.
In a moment. Go back to sleep.
The joist can wait till the morning. Everything can wait till the morning.
Four chapters, first hand, House of Life at Thebes. Unfinished, unnamed, and burned by the man who wrote them.
The flame is hot. My hands know it. The paper does not.
Ink that is owed cannot burn.
30 years this reed has fitted my hand.
Tonight it does not.
Chapter the 5th, the Lake of the Nameless. Past the salt the ground goes down, and where it stops going down there is water.
It is not deep. It has never been deep. Nothing has ever needed to swim there.
You are not asking me anything tonight. No. Keep going. They come to it the way water comes to a low place. Every soul that goes down without a scroll arrives there.
They stand. There is nothing else the place asks of them.
And they thin. Not all at once. The face goes first, then the hands, then the shape of them, and last of all the line where they stop and the water starts.
Most of them are children. That's because a household with money buries a man properly. And a household with money does not always trouble for a boy. Your hand is finished, scribe. Put it down. We can leave the rest until tomorrow night.
No, not tomorrow. Tonight. Say the rest of it.
And on the night the moon is not there, the low place is drawn off, and what has no name written for it goes out with the water.
And is not. Drawn off by whom? By the one whose work it is. It is not cruelty, scribe Kant. It is housekeeping.
Cold to the knee. No current. Nothing here has anywhere to go.
Sir, have you seen my father?
He writes the most beautiful letters in Thebes.
Everyone says so. The men in the house give him the long borders because nobody else can do the reeds properly. He does a bird in them sometimes if you look. He is coming tomorrow, he said.
Hui.
Oh, that's warm.
How do you know my name, sir? I cannot tell you.
No, but no bad.
No. I cannot tell.
Did he send you? Is he coming now?
Yes. He sent me. He is coming.
I'll wait here then. He knows where I am.
Listen to me. I am going to write your name. Not on a wall. Not on a stone. In a border, in a cartouche.
Thank you, sir. Jotov Panas. Will he still take me to the shallows? He said we would go in the evening.
I cannot.
On the night the moon is absent, this low place is drawn off. It is drawn off entirely, and it is refilled, and it has been so since there was water.
What has no name written, for it goes out with the water. It does not go on. It does not go elsewhere. It is not. Only writing that carries a name can carry a soul through the gate.
Full over the courtyard the night the gold came. Then 3/4. Then half.
I. Then nothing.
Full. 3/4. Half. Nothing. The 7th night.
Who did you write this chapter for?
now.
5.
2 spaces left, and I know what fills them.
Must keep still.
Ani, whose death are you writing?
It's a grain officer's atan.
No. Sit down. Please sit down.
I'll stand.
There is no commission. There has not been one in this house for a month, Vent. You already know that, because you went to Ipui.
7 days ago, a man knocked at that door at midnight and put gold on that table. 7 chapters.
I have written 5. There are 2 nights left.
God damn it.
And on the 7th night?
On the 7th night, I die.
Your client casts no shadow, Ani. I have known for 3 nights. I followed him from this door to the dock. There are 8 torches on that rail. The wall behind them takes the shadow of every...
3 nights? Why did you not tell me?
We have been dying in the same house, in 2 different silences. Mine was 3 months long. Yours is 10 years. This one? Here.
The child's small reed boat. Ani, there is a man who knocked at our door 7 days ago, and he knows...
Tutu Katan, give me until tonight. Let me finish the 6th and I will tell you all of it. I will sit down and I will tell you every part of it. I only need Kahaye. Give me until tonight.
No. You have had 10 years and you would like 1 more day. I'll find it myself. I have been finding everything else myself. So he was told, or he was there. And a man who was there does not need to be told. He went out that evening to fetch his father. And in 10 years, Ani has never once said to me, he never got there. Not once. A man would say that. A man would say that first.
I know the truth.
"3,000 years. Not a figure of speech, scribe. 3,000 of them, counted, because counting is the only thing there is to do at that desk besides the work.
I copy the patterns. Every book that has been laid in every coffin in this kingdom comes off a pattern, and every pattern comes off my table.
And I do it here. The rings were not put on me.
The rings are bronze. They were not put on me. I put my hands through them the day I sat down.
It takes the name first. Off every tongue, off every stone, out of every dream anyone ever had of you, Sade.
But the shape of whoever is sitting at that desk. Tonight it happens to be yours. The chair cannot be left empty. It can only be left occupied. And the chapters that authorize a handover must be laid by a living hand. Dead ink has no weight on Ma'at's scale Puel. So I bought the finest living hand in Egypt.
You were never buying a scroll. Did you? Did you kill my son?
No. He came down off the path onto the wet stone below the reeds, where the bank goes under. It had been in flood and the stone was green. He slipped. That is all that happened. Nobody made it happen, and nothing was owed by it, and there was no lesson in it of any kind. The book holds every death. A name comes up in it before the thing happens, sometimes by a breath, sometimes by a day. And the one who keeps the book is given one line, once in his whole term. One line he is permitted to leave empty. I had held mine for 3,000 years. It was the only thing I owned. His name came up for... I did not kill your son. I only kept my line of amnesty, Viod, for myself.
You stood there, hand! You had it in your hand, and you stood there, and you panned!
And what were you doing in that same hour?
Understand what is on the table. No scribe, no patterns. No patterns, no scrolls. And
I am not threatening you with it. I am telling you what I have been holding. I carried the world for 30 centuries. I am only asking to set it down.
Wat is subconnected?
Night 1 thanked for gold. Night 2 thanked for himself. Night 3 thanked for fear. Night 4 thanked for himself.
Him. Night 5. For another name. It never wrote down what I made. Not one word about the border or the line quality.
The chair does not weigh the words. It weighs the direction of the heart in the ink. One night remains, scribe. Shall we speak of mercy? I will not talk to you about your son tonight.
I will talk to you about terms. 6 chapters are laid and the 7th takes a 7 chapters, 6 are laid. The 7th takes a cartouche and a cartouche takes a named chair, and it does not matter to the chair. A season is 120 days. Understand what that is. And your wife has a summer with a husband in it. She is not well, Ani. 120 days is not nothing to a woman with that chest. It is one more tomorrow, scribe. You were always, gifted at tomorrow. You said.
I have spent 10 years of tomorrows. They are all shut inside that room.
Every one of them cost the same as the first. And listen to what you are selling me. You had one line. You held it 3,000 years. For yourself? Now you are standing in my house offering me a season if I keep something back for myself. You are not offering me mercy. You are offering me you. I have nothing else to offer you. 7 nights, and that was the whole of it.
The road past the salt goes down to shallow water.
And the water there is not deep, and nothing in it is cold.
And the river shall be warm, and the reeds shall be tall.
Tall as a man, and green all the way down to the water. And there is a boat there, and the boat is yours, and nobody is gonna take it off you.
Tutu, my love, write my name.
It was never your name, Ani. Write our son home.
I know. I started an hour ago. I thought I was going to have to do it on my own.
One scroll, one name. Ink cannot carry 2 souls.
Is the boat still square on the table?
The bird's in the border. Bottom corner, under the reeds, it always is. If anyone asks whose hand it was, somebody will ask. Don't sit on this floor when I'm done. It's cold and your chest is bad.
I saw him just outside the gates. He was alone.
That is not a scroll. That is my son, and my husband, and everything either of them had.
I had written 1,100 scrolls.
I came into that room carrying none. Stand at the stone. Give your name to the scale. Present your scroll.
I do not have one. Ein Fuevis from the stun.
Then the scribe comes to this hall as the beggar comes, and the fisherman, and the child with no household to bury him. I worked from the 4th hour until the lamp went out, every day, for 30 years.
My wife carried water while I was inside. My son learned the river from other men's sons.
There were evenings when he came to the workshop door. He was not allowed past the sill while I was working. That was my rule.
I have not caused distress. I have not caused pain. I have not killed. I have not caused suffering.
On the last evening he came, I did not look up. I closed the door. I said tomorrow. There was no tomorrow.
It does not weigh against the feather. The gate is open to him.
I present the substitute chapters, laid by a living hand, complete in 7, as the term requires. I claim discharge of office. I have kept the desk 3,000 years and 140 days, and I ask to be released from it.
Let the chair read it.
It weighs the chapters. It counts 7, and it weighs them foul.
That is not the chapters. That is the ink barn.
Words written for another cannot be chained.
I did everything that was asked of me.
Father! I remember you! Come see how tall the reeds are.
The gate is open. Your heart has been weighed, and nothing here will be taken from you. Walk.
Where there is no scribe, there are no patterns. Where there are no patterns, there are no scrolls.
And the one who sits is taken off every tongue, off every stone, out a stone, out of every dream.
It did not hurt. It was not done to me.
It was simply taken back.
Nepsini.
Not because you deserved it. One more century in this chair high, and I would be you.
I once loved a man who wrote like this. I wish I could remember him.
He remembers you. They waited for him a long time.
I was never further than a table away.